And welcome to Think Like It Thursdays. We're back at it. I wanted to take time to tell you why we ain't been having the shows. As you all know, I took a leave of absence in February to spend last weeks of my mother's life with her, which unfortunately ended last Tuesday afternoon, unfortunately for her. And for me as well, it's been a tough situation for me. Dealing with a lot. Just dealing with a lot. And I'm sick today. Got a cold, bronchitis, whatever you want to call it. I don't feel too hot. But guess what? I'm going to keep on doing what I do. I got to get on the air and give you what you need. And that's what we're going to do today. And today, this is the Boss Report. And, you know, my mother passed away. I had to plan a funeral, which planning a funeral is a mother. I'll tell you that it's not fun. It's very unfortunate. But a lot of bad takes in planning a funeral that came across to me that I saw from other people, you know. So we're going to talk about some bad funeral takes today as well. Since I had a plan where I kind of saw some bad takes, you know, that I knew existed, but I didn't think since I felt for myself. And other people who have contacted me and said, yeah, we know about these bad takes as well. So with that being said, we're joined by Erica and Nique. Too sweet to be here shortly. Hey, y'all, what's good?
Nothing much. It's just good to be back on air. So, I mean, I've already told you privately, and of course, I'm sorry that, you know, your mother passed on, but she will be proud of this show tonight. That's for sure.
Yes,
yeah, man. I mean, my condolences to you and yours, man. I found out just like you did, man. It's hard to lose a parent, man. No feeling.
Yes, indeed. It's very hard. So, you know what, people? I never thought that I would be the age I am and be parentless, but, you know, thank God they gave me sense. You know, at least those two parents gave me sense. I can't speak for my two brothers, okay? But at least my two parents gave me sense, okay? I love them to death. I love you to death, Ken Rico. Don't get offended. I love you to death. You know that. So, but, you know, we're going to get into the Boss Report. So let's jump into it right now. Here we go. Oh, the Biggie music. Okay. That threw me off. The Biggie threw me off right there. All right. I didn't think it was coming, but okay, cool. All right. What the hell? Crazy woman beats up DJ, snatches laptop and mic and headphones for his poor music selection at her birthday party.
You know what? I'd be upset too. But then again, you need to, you know, kind of vet your DJ anyway and make sure that they play what you want, so things like that don't occur.
I mean, don't you have to meet with DJs to at least see what you want, like ask that? I mean, they do that before any event. I don't get why she's mad now and want to beat them up or whatever.
But you know what though? There are some people that are like, oh, just play what's hot. What's hot to you isn't what's hot to the DJ. So that's how wires can get crossed and things can get real quick.
And you know what we call those people, Erica? We call them idiots. That's what we call them.
Absolutely.
Why would you not, like Nique said, meet with the DJ ahead of time, be like, hey, I hate polka music. I hate top 40. I hate Britney Spears. Don't play no damn Justin Bieber at my function. These are things that you have to discuss with the individual who plays music. He don't know what you like. He doesn't know what you dislike. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I used to DJ for a little bit, and when somebody came up to me and said, hey, dog, can you turn this on? No, because you should have told me ahead of time that you didn't want me to play this. Go sit your ass down.
Agreed.
Hey.
You have no say once you gave up your say.
Exactly. Come to me ahead of time. Be like, hey, yo, you got some Michael Jackson? Turn that on at about 11:30. Whole party gonna get cracked. Cool. It's your function. Help me to help you. So
exactly.
She shouldn't have been mad after the fact. She should have told him beforehand.
Exactly.
Yes, indeed. Uh-oh. I got one more for you. Swirl gone wrong. Social media self shot and robbed while seeing a black woman he met online.
Damn.
See,
Damn.
that's why you meet in public places with people around. That's almost redundant, but people don't get that. Everything ain't safe online, you guys. Just saying.
I mean, I want to have a thorough background check from that person, really. I just don't understand. I mean,
everybody's Instagram pics don't match what they really look like.
Right. You might need to do like my homeboy. You need to go way back.
Man, you need to get 10 references and a pay stub, get some verification, dog. You got to be careful when you meet people online, man. I'm not really a big advocate of it unless you know for a fact that is who you're talking to, because, things like, I don't know, robberies can happen, setups. I mean, when people not from, what's funny is, man, I was listening to D.L. Hughley today, and he said he said it 100%. Some people who really don't think that bad things can happen to you, things like this happen to those people. You'll never catch me in a situation like this, because if I'm going somewhere, I'm calling my boys and be like, hey, yo, I'm about to go meet this chick. I need y'all circling the block a couple times, scout the area. This the address. This her first name. This her last name. This her elementary school teacher. So if anything happens to me, go get her.
Exactly.
Like
I have a plan, man.
Like me personally, if I'm like somebody here that got on Craigslist and they robbed them for like a cell phone and some money or whatever, man, personally, I wouldn't even. It's one of them sites that you don't even need to be going on for anything, period. So it's just certain things that you just don't find. I don't find smart. And find stuff on Craigslist and meeting them at McDonald's is one of them.
Yes, indeed. Now hiring. Dallas man sends penis pic along his job application and resume to impress female employer.
She must be super attractive, man. She must be that damn attractive.
Look, unless he was applying to be a dancer. Right, that's what I'm saying. Unless he was applying to be a dancer, wow. That's literally the only time that would be appropriate. Are you trying out for a brothel, or are you trying out for, King of Diamonds, or I guess the male stripper equivalent to King of Diamonds?
I don't know. Like, I mean, if he's not trying to be in porn, like, I don't think that's cool. Like, is that sexual harassment even if he don't work for the company? Is that? Or is it? I don't know.
Wow, I'm mad we even have to go there. Is it sexual harassment? He was trying to impress his future boss. He wasn't necessarily trying to get some. So, I don't know.
Well, he might have been willing to sleep his way to the top. That might have been his invitation for, like, hey, if you got somebody in line for that promotion, just saying, this is how I get down. So,
right.
Just so we're clear. And up front.
Help me help you.
Exactly. Help me to help you to help me.
Right.
So
at
therefore,
work,
you know where I'm at.
At work or at the W. Just, let me know what you need.
Sipping on some scissors. Sipping on some sand.
Get it how you live.
Right. Hey, hold on. I got a question though. Did he get the job? Like, I really want to know. Like,
nah, he probably didn't get that.
It depends, man. Hey, Nique, dog. She could have been like, "Hey, I'm very impressed. You're hired."
Yeah, but we won't be hearing about it in the news now, wouldn't we?
True. Very true. She would not have reported this incident if
Someone kept that to herself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it.
Like, I'll keep these for the private files, but you just we'll keep your resume.
You just show up to work on Monday. What you say, Erica? You show up at the W Tuesday night.
Exactly. You may not get that job, but you will get this job. Just meet me at the W Tuesday night.
Something about to happen in this month.
We got it. Freaks. Man charged with aggravated assault after a woman he piped gets sent to the ER with swollen with JJ after a session of rough sex.
Sounds like a great.
Rough sex ain't for everybody, bro. Rough sex ain't for everybody.
That sounds like a great night, and somebody tapped out.
Great night that morning, dog. Like that's
right.
That's the only way you can look at that. That is a great night and a terrible morning. How do you explain that to a doctor?
Like, well, Doc, see, what had happened was.
Hold on, and then the doctor, like, you try to explain it, and the doctor know you BSing around. He's like, ma'am, these tears are astronomical. What are you saying? And was like, well, Doc, why are you so calm? The doctor freaking out, and you just trying to calm him down, and he's shocked, like, what the hell happened to you?
Right, like, do we need to call the police? No. Just fix it. Just fix it. Put some ice on it. It's okay.
Oh, man. You said just fix it. Just stitch it up, and I'm going to be on my way.
Right. Just stitch it up. Tell me, how much ice to put on there. We're good. We're just,
Wow.
Put some ice on it.
Wow. And final story for this boss report on this show. Man smacked girlfriend in the face with anger management workbook and knocked her the hell out before she attempted to cut off his junk with a box cutter during an argument over food.
Can they get money back for that book, dog? Like, for real.
Somebody failed their class horribly.
I'm not the point of the class. Like, somebody need their money back. Like, for real. If that happened to me, I'd be pissed.
Nope.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Hey, what if it was court order, though? What if it was, like, court order anger management? And they had to go, like, how do you explain that to the judge?
Wow.
Well,
that is a good question.
People and ladies, why should you try to call people's junk in 2014? Why? Why is that the thing to do?
Yeah, I thought we left that back in 2013, dog. I thought we was done with that.
Well, I thought we left it back in the 90s with Lorena Bobbitt, but apparently, people like bringing back stuff, bringing back throwback things.
Retro.
Retro violent offenses. So, yeah,
well, look at
I don't know.
At least he knocked her the hell out before she cut it off, though. That's the good thing about it.
Because we could be talking about a whole other subject on this boss report.
I mean, I still go with, like, besides your money, that's like the number one thing that men care about. Y'all care about money. Y'all care about, it. So, yeah, if the right woman can't take your money, she gonna take something.
Yeah, but that's not cool, though, man. Like, that's just not cool.
Hey, I didn't say it was cool. I mean, I'm not that chick. I'll just walk away. I'm not trying to break your stuff that's on you or that you own. I'll just walk away. But the right crazy chick, if she can't take your money, she'll take something else as a souvenir. So,
Apparently.
I don't know. Just be careful who you lay it to. That's all.
Yes, indeed. and people. That was your boss report right here on TickleLogic TV. And email us at TickleLogicTV@gmail.com. And now to the meat of our show, ridiculously bad funeral takes, Speech, Nique, and Erica. Bad. You know what? Okay, we're going to talk about this too. Can you think that a, quote, prayer cloth and Richard Roberts and Benny Hinn can heal somebody? That's going to turn around somebody that's in a bad place? If you put a prayer cloth on, they're going to make them okay? What is y'all take on faith killers that people want to believe in and think that's going to turn around, and they think, quote, speaking in tongues will make it better too? Talk to us about that, people.
You know what? My thing is, if the prayer clause, quote unquote, didn't come directly from Jesus' garment, then it's just a piece of fabric from the fabric section of Walmart or from your local Hobby Lobby that somebody just chopped up and told you it was worth $10.
Yeah, I would probably have to agree with Erica on that. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a very spiritual and, religious brother, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I got to go with the facts. And like Erica said, if Jesus himself did not manifest in the physical form once again and touch that cloth, it's a cloth, man. The only thing you can really do is have faith. You can't have faith in a material object because, like Erica said, it was probably made in a Vietnamese sweatshop. So, how it got here. It's not like it just appeared on the cross or something and somebody's like, oh my gosh, this cloth just appeared. It just manifested here. If it didn't, somebody bought it. And if somebody bought it, that means some slave children made it in some third world country. So, the cloth itself it's just a cloth.
And if you have to buy it yourself, it's just a piece of cloth. Last time I checked, you're not supposed to be making a profit off of Jesus, but, I could be wrong.
That's a whole other show in and of itself, man.
I know, right?
That's a
completely different day. But
right.
I'm just saying.
We're going to need a month and a half to tackle that subject right there.
Amen.
Exactly. And people get, you got to love when people get mad, Speech, Nique, and Erica, that when you don't believe in such prayer cloths and faith healing, that you don't believe Jesus can heal and God can heal, that you don't believe in God, that you don't believe in faith healing, you don't believe in prayer cloths. What's up with that?
Man.
Well, I'm under the belief that everybody's relationship with God is supposed to be a personal one. So if you are the one that believes in the prayer cloths and that, it's been magically touched by Jesus somehow, do you. If you're trying to make me participate in your shenanigans, then I need you to step away from me. Give me 50 feet. But if that's what you think, good for you. You rub the prayer cloth on your own personal ailment and keep it to yourself.
Exactly. And don't repeat incessantly the blood of Jesus. I say the name of Jesus, the blood of Jesus, the blood of Jesus, the true life, the blood of Jesus. All incessantly. It's insipid and it's annoying. It's stupid. Like, it's not going to change anything. You know what I'm saying? Say your prayer and keep on pushing.
Yeah, man. I'm from that school of thought, and I'm from that belief that that's all you can do, man. All you can do is just pray to the Most High and put it all in His hands. At the end of the day, we are mortal beings in the physical world. What we can and cannot do is extremely limited, and people don't want to really accept that a lot of times. And I'm not saying that you have to have a defeatist attitude, but you just have to realize when things are bigger than the human hands and when it's out of our control. People don't want to admit to that. So they cling to things in the belief that if you do this one thing, it's going to give you more power than something else. At the end of the day, all you can do is just, like you said, JR, keep your faith in the Most High, pray, leave it in His hands. That's it. That's all we can do.
Exactly. And then, when said loved one passes on, don't go saying that loved one's next of kin killed them because, quote, you don't agree with the decision made for their loved one. And they didn't believe in the prayer clause. And they didn't believe in Richard Roberts and Benny Hinn healing, you know, that, quote, because of that and the decision that you made, their next of kin killed loved one. Don't look for a family member or a friend or family who blames someone for death. Maybe somebody was just sick. It was their time to go. Don't be that person. What's your take on that person?
Wow. That person made somebody else's sickness and unfortunate death about them. That's what I think of that person. It's like you need to be putting all your positive energy towards this very sick person and not worrying about how you feel and not worrying about what somebody else is or is not doing. If they're at the hospital, let the doctors do their job. You being loud, you being angry, you being petty in general is not helping the situation. And I personally, like, if I were a doctor, I would have kicked them out. I would have kicked them out the room and been like, no, your energy is just ridiculous and it's not helping, and I can't do my job. And then also, on the flip side of that, I've, seen a couple emails where, a couple of our listeners have dealt with quite a bit of death recently as well. And on the flip side, you have people that are like, oh, I don't want to see so-and-so like that. I'd rather you not give any energy than to give negative energy. So, yeah. I'd rather you be that person that, again, is in your feelings and you're not the one that's sick. You're not the one that's dying. I'd rather you be off in your own land than to hover around like a vulture and just be hateful and mean to this person's next of kin.
Yeah. 100% agree, man. 100% agreed. If you're just going to bring negative energy, then I don't need it around me. And, when I had to deal with quite a bit of family issues and loved ones passing, I was kind of the same way. Like, if you're going to bring negative energy and negative vibes, please, as Erica said earlier, give me 50 feet because I'm probably definitely going to snap on you and it's going to ruin our relationship from this point forward. So a lot of times the best thing people can do is to just hang back and just deal with things in their own way. You know what I'm saying? But another thing, and this touches on what we just talked about, people have to understand that everybody handles and deals with things differently. You can't force your belief and your way of dealing with grief upon anybody else. You can only be there for that person to allow them to do whatever they feel that's necessary for them to do. Because everybody doesn't take everything the same way. And, if there's one thing I personally hate doing is listening to somebody trying to tell me how I should deal with something. You know what I'm saying? If it's not detrimental to my health, it's like, leave me alone, let me figure this out, let me do what I got to do. You go do what you got to do. Once again, as Erica said, give me my 50 feet. Because, if we can constantly just keep pushing up on somebody, it's just going to put a strain, and that energy is not going to help anything at all. So, you can't, and this also goes back to somebody trying to force their beliefs and their way of handling things onto you. You can't do that, man. Uh-huh. If somebody chooses or doesn't choose to accept something, let it be. Yeah. I hate when people try to take a situation and twist their own personal feelings like, yo, it's not about you. It's not about how you feel about this. It's bigger than that. So what somebody feels about their methods in regards to if somebody else accepts it, to me, that's just childish and that's petty. It's not about you. Why are you getting mad? This has nothing to do with you.
Right.
That's my take on it.
I agree with on that. Especially the grieving process. That's one of the toughest processes. Like, people don't understand. Like, some people do it this way, some do it that way. Just let them grieve, and when they come back, you know, you can talk about it then, but until then, just let them do them.
And I can tell you from my mother passing away, the people who try to tell me how to grieve, I cuss them. I tell them to go to hell, get off my phone. If you call me and tell me how to freaking grieve, get out of my face, okay? I've already lost one parent, so I kind of know how this goes. I hate to say I hate to say this, and I shouldn't have to say it, but I'm a kind of an expert on losing a parent. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it like that, but you know what? But I lost both my parents, my dad, so I kind of know how this process. I don't need to tell me how to freaking grieve. I don't need to talk to you. You know, I'm not Dr. Phil. You're not letting to me. I tell you guys, I tell you all, no lie. I've had no less than 10 people try to tell me how to freaking grieve since this has happened. Like, really? If I want to talk to you about it, I will. If I don't, I won't. And I'll deal with this on my own. And I'll say this again. You don't tell me I ain't to go to my dad's grave or my mama's grave. I ain't been to my dad's grave. I ain't going to my mama's grave. I don't do that. You know, I'm going to the graveyard again is to pay for her headstone. Okay? And I'm going to be going to her grave. Because guess what? In my belief system, my mama not there. In my belief system, I made my peace with my mama while she was still breathing and living. So, to all you people out there who want to tell me or anybody how to grieve, so what you do. You need to know your role and shut your mouth. Because it's not just because of how to grieve, okay? Because you don't want me telling you how to grieve or blah and skippy. So you need to watch yourself. Check yourself before we cuss you the heck out. Comprende, jabronis. And then, you know what? And then you know you have funeral home guy, Erica, who cheers about going to pick up a body. What in God is wrong with you? Erica, break that down for us. Funeral home guy.
Funeral home guy. It's like, well, first let me say this. If you work at a mortuary or a funeral home, you have job security. Because every day somebody's going to die. That sucks, but that is, in fact, life. You don't have to be amped about it, though. No one, I have to say something may be psychologically wrong with you if you are geeked that someone in real life, not in a movie, not on a TV show, but in real life, is dying or is about to die, because that's an extra $7,000 in your pocket. So funeral home guy.
Minimum $7,000.
Yeah, minimum. Right, that's on the low end. You've seen those commercials about, you know, getting your funeral insurance to make sure you can pay for it. But yeah, it's like funeral home guy, literally, from what we've observed and what we've heard, has a list of people that are on life support or that have just died and what time they're coming in, you know, so their families can start the funeral planning process. And they're sending texts to each other, and, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they had a Facebook post like, yes, we got 2 on the way in and another 2 on life support. Hashtag getting money. Like, they're literally excited about this. And then on the flip side of that, when the family comes in, then they turn that off and they go, I'm sorry for your loss. We'll do everything we can. Okay, first of all, you're not sorry because I just helped you make at least $7,000.
At least.
You'll do everything you can. You better do whatever you can to make them look presentable, because that actually leads to another take that we'll either get to in this hour or the next about how the deceased look pretty or look happy or look whatever in the casket. bad. Don't be funeral guy. Don't be funeral home guy. That's pretty much the moral to this story. Don't be funeral home guy or you're geeked that somebody just lost a loved one.
In other words, be unprofessional.
It don't make any sense.
Because I know from personal experience this week, I heard my man Happy. I got to go pick up 2 of them, man. I got to pick up 2. Really? You happy about that, player? That picks you up? Or you got to go pick up 2? You say happy about this? Really, my man? Your man did make me think, were you happy to pick up my mama too, my man? And he's like, oh, no, sir. Were you excited to pick up my mama? Were you? No, sir. You see him trying to pick up these 2. Were you excited? You ain't going to tell me the truth. You know, knock his ass out. You know? And simple you. If you've been going to the funeral home business, you're a loser. Listen to your family business. If your mind is like, you know, I want to get older, you know what? I want to bury people. I want to be in the funeral home business. You are triple you.
Okay.
Something's off your mental capacity.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is, and I got a personal one. I got a personal story that fits. Yeah.
You know, many people told me, and this is real talk, your mama looks so good. She looks beautiful. She looks happy. She looks dead, motherfucker.
Yeah.
She looks happy. She looks good. Really? That looks good to me? Really?
That is the one thing that always bothered me with that. And I'm not the type of person that really, I honestly hate the whole funeral process. And there's one thing I really can't stand in life. I can't stand going to funerals. I despise it. I hate it. I really don't. I don't like the whole, the idea about it is cool and I understand it. I just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I go, pay my respects and all of that. But I do kind of hate that conversation. Oh, they look great. Nigga, what are you saying? Like, what are you really saying to me right now? Like, let's not kid ourselves. Let's not do that. It is what it is, and it ain't gonna change. So, that is a very annoying part of that whole process. And then people just kind of look at you and they expect you to be happy about it. It's like, come on, back up off me, dude. Once again, as Erica stated, give me my 50 feet. Because that's a conversation I don't want to have.
And see, my mom has a great take on this whole process, too, because it never fails. Unfortunately, like Speech says, it's a part of life. If you have, or I guess you do have to pay your respects. Maybe not going to the funeral necessarily, but you pay your respects to the deceased. And inevitably, there's always that person that's like, oh, they look good. They look so good. I personally think, okay, they look sweet. I don't know what else to say. And also, I was younger when I went with that take. I've never had to plan a funeral, thankfully, and hopefully I won't have to for another 30, 40 years. But still, that's my personal take. My mom's take always has been and probably always will be, they don't look good. They look dead. You can't look good dead. Like, it's an oxymoron. You're gone. You're unfortunately deceased now. That's what you look like. You look lifeless. You don't look good. Hopefully you do look sleep, because sometimes funeral directors can't make you look like you did when you were alive. And that's unfortunate, but that also depends on how you passed away or, how sick you were and all that, all those details. But you look dead. You don't look good. It's not cute. And it's not okay if you actually love that person. And going back a couple of minutes to, wanting to be a mortician when you grow up, my aunt just passed away around the same time that Jay's mom was sick. And my half-sister's niece thought it was cute to tag along to the wake. And this was her take. ooh, can I touch her? I was mortified. I wasn't even at the wake because I didn't want to see my aunt like that. This little girl wanted to touch my aunt because she, quote, wants to be a mortician when she grows up. All I could think was, you need to find somebody else's dead body to play with. And I'm still mad at my sister for not checking her niece, for not slapping her across the head talking about, why are you trying to touch my aunt? That's not cute either, trying to touch the body and take pictures and stuff. We'll probably get into the picture taking in the next hour.
Yes, we will. Because I had an incident with that with my mom, sure did.
I mean, I know a couple of more things myself, like they're amongst the most professional people I've met, so I really can't say that they do, but they do have people that do dumb stuff and say stuff at the wrong time, and then, you got the family coming in and they do crazy stuff as well, like, one person wanted the body to be standing up. I'm like, okay, at a funeral, you want the dead body to be standing up. And the guy only had one leg, so it's kind of like, what are you doing? Like, I think most of the things when it comes to funeral goes both ways for me. I can't just say it's one part and the other part. So I'm more in the middle with that.
Oh, yeah, I feel you. Well, there was a guy's family, Iceman, because the family wanted him to be buried with all his chains and whatever, and said, quote, he needed it because he's the Iceman, he need all his chains, he's the, quote, Iceman. Are you kidding me? They're trying to explain to the family, like, look, that's fine and all, but that's not a good look for him. But he's the Iceman. He got to go with all his ice. He loved his ice. He's the Iceman. We call him Iceman because of his jewelry. So
that's how people's graves get robbed. Like he and anybody like him is not King Tut. You don't get to take your gold or your diamonds and stuff with you. That was stupid.
Nor do you have a pyramid to protect you.
Exactly. But that opens yourself up to grave robbers. So good luck with that. Because people are trifling. Clearly, in 2014, people will still rob the grave. But, hey.
Yeah. It's crazy, The things I heard the past week, but what really got me is sorry for your loss. That really kind of, no, you're not. You kind of, you're not. You getting 7,000 for real. You ain't sorry. Just go with something else. I don't know what I said, but maybe, we'll make sure we get this off, good. Something like that. Don't tell me sorry for my. You're not. Just tell me we're gonna take care of this the best way we can. We're gonna have her a nice service. Have her a nice. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me sorry for my loss. No, you're not. That's like me saying I'm sorry MTSU loses the game. No, I'm not. I'm happy they lose. Oh, Erica, I'm sorry your school lost. No, I'm not. I went to TSU. Fuck y'all. So,
Exactly.
I'm like, that's a lie. Lies people tell, like, I'm happy that my ex is doing well. No, I'm not. I don't give a damn.
Or at least you shouldn't.
Oh, hey, boss man. I got a new dog. I don't give a damn. Who cares? I don't care about your new Rover. I don't give two craps about Rover. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, like, come on, yo. Like, let's be genuine. I want people to be genuine. Be real. You know what I'm saying? Give me real takes. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But this has been part one of Bad Funeral Take. just bad everything, man. It was like a bad hour, you know. And I haven't even mentioned. I ain't gonna ruin it. I ain't gonna hour number two. That's for hour number two. So the next hour we have a boss report on the part two. Of course, it's gonna be crazy. More funeral takes with pictures and funeral photographers and, you know, overly dramatic distant family member guy, you know, why people have histrionics at funerals and go crazy, you know, those kind of things. And words of comfort guy who takes shots at family. So we got something for you next hour, people. So look forward to that. Hope you enjoy hour number one, hour number two coming up. Holla us on the flip side. Peace.
And if you don't know, now you know,